with 5G, what can you do with 5G that you couldn't do with 4G when it pertains to gaming?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So here's the thing. With 5G, you can offload all of your processing power, right? Which means that you can play Call of Duty full resolution like you played it on a PC on your phone.
Okay,
Because
all right.
all of the processing is not happening on your phone. So it's no longer limited by what your phone can do as long as it's connected to the 5G network.
Yeah.
It just needs to be able to render video. And then it sends up the input from the controller to the server. The server renders everything and does all the work, and it sends a video feedback down.
Okay.
And with any other network, if you have 4G or LTE or anything else, you're not going to be able to send a message fast enough and have that processed and then get the video back fast enough.
Got
so
you.
you have a lot of latency. And with a twitchy game like Call of Duty or Knights on a Rocket, where you have to dodge objects, you have to dodge bananas and donuts all the time, you will feel any amount of latency that exists. So you have to be on a 5G network to make that even possible.
So when you think about what's going on right now with Google Stadia, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and with Azure, with what Microsoft got, because I know Microsoft and Sony is partnering to do their cloud gaming, how does 5G help companies like Google Stadia and them to make their programs run smooth?
Yeah, that's a great question. So from their end, they're more providing a service for the overall system.
Gotcha. Okay.
This provides the bandwidth and speed on which the service can travel.
Got you. Okay. All right.
If you have this amazing gaming service, if it's running over your old network,
it's not going to be amazing.
It's not going to.
Got you.
You're not going to be playing Call of Duty on it.
Got
you. You want that precision. You want to be able to move very fast.
Okay.
Playing something like a fighting game or something like that.
Okay.
You need to react very quickly. You're going to have this kind of bandwidth and that low latency.
Okay.
When we built this, in the short amount of time that we built this, it was running on a server and playing on a little phone.
Okay.
But it felt like it was locally installed. It felt like it was on the device.
That's what I need.
That's how the games need to feel.
That's what I need.
It also means that you wouldn't necessarily have to have this big grand computer anywhere.
Right.
Because the games could just be running on the game's server.
Yeah.
And then you just sign up for some service that lets you play all of it.
Absolutely. So now, here's another thing I would say about 5G. Like, now that it's here and stuff like that, what's if you know, but what's like the rollout plan for 5G like going forward? Because I know there's still other cities and other countries that it got to hit, but for those that don't have access to 5G, like, do you have a timeline or a time frame between now and when? Because the reason I'm looking like this, the fact that Google Stadia and all this stuff is coming out, and Google Stadia is coming out this year, I'm pretty sure that when they launch, they want to make sure they can launch to as many people as possible that can actually have the access.
Have more access.
So do you know some sort of a time frame for this year, like where would 5G be accessible and stuff like that?
That's a great question. I think I will point you at a Verizon person for that particular question.
Okay.
But I would say that I think that one of the things to consider as far as time frame is concerned is that the upgrades in technology no longer have to be that significant, right?
Okay.
Like your phone doesn't need all this hardware, all this gear that it currently has, like a faster processor or a faster GPU or anything like that. Because once it has the 5G chip, all it needs to do is video. And so the phones are going to get cheaper and cheaper.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't need all that processing power anymore. All that processing can be offloaded to other systems.
Okay,
so the phone is just like the device where you're getting all the media, where you're sucking all that in.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So let me ask you this, and I need you to be honest.
Yeah,
so if a phone come out like later this year, or matter of fact, even better, next year, where 5G would be more, like out there, you know what I'm saying? By the time next year come. If a phone is the same price as it used to be when it doesn't have to be, why do you think like that is, or why do you think that would be? Because based on what you said, I never knew that. So do you think phones will go down? I wouldn't say completely go down in price, but do you think that phones will provide more value for the money you spend going forward? Or do you think they're just going to try to keep it at the same price even though they don't have to?
No, so these are all my personal opinions.
Yeah, of course, personal opinions. Personal opinions.
I'm a Verizon employee. I just like this game.
Right, I got you.
From my personal perspective, I think that phones will just provide a lot more value because the only thing that they really have to concern about is how nice is the display.
Okay.
Right? Anything else like input is already handled. We have great touch input. We have great controller input on phones.
I'm loving
this. All that stuff doesn't need a whole bunch of innovation, right?
Okay.
Where they're currently struggling and where they're constantly trying to make waves is on the GPU and on the processor and all that stuff.
Okay.
Sensors. All of that, most of that can be offloaded onto a PC that you never have anything to do with, right?
Yo, this
just a service.
You're amazing, bro. This is crazy information. Now we're about to play this game. What's the name of your game?
Knights on a Rocket.
All right, cool.
So you're two knights, and we're stuck on the same rocket.
Okay.
We control the same rocket with the left controller.
Oh, co-op. Okay.
But there are all these objects that we don't want to hit, otherwise we get knocked off the rocket.
Got you. Okay.
However, we're enemies. And so I want you to hit an object, and you want me to hit an object by getting the rocket close enough to those objects that you get hit, but I don't.
Oh!
So we're both
round one. Fight!
Oh!
Here we go. One.
What's up, baby? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Here we go.
No. Oh! All right, cool. Let's go. No! Got him, baby. Got him. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 2-2. Let's go.
Next point wins the game. Whoa.
Let's go. Yo, this is an incredible idea of a game. Woo!
Oh, the rocket is speeding up. Oh, yes.
No! Oh! That was close. Yo, my dude. Yo, I love this game. This joint is dope. The name of this joint is called Knights on a Rocket. What I love about it is like the simplicity of it. When you understand like the concept, this is one of those games that you can play all day. So I'll give you an example. If you look at games like Pong from back in the day, and if you look at games like Tetris, now, those are simple games that has the most addiction. So I feel like with the right marketing and the right people involved, and the right people playing it, this could literally go extremely, like, very far. Think about it like this, right? Let's say y'all did a partnership with Epic Games, and this became a mode in Fortnite.
Yeah.
So you're growing Fortnite with something completely different, but your name and brand is still a part of it.
Yeah, the roof.
You know what I'm saying? So I love what this is, bro.
I appreciate it.
Nah, thank you so much, man. Yo, I need your information, man. Let's stay connected. I need your information, bro. For real, let's build, man. There's a lot of stuff we can do. Are you ever in New York?
I live in New York.
Yo, you know what? You should come to Hot 97. I'm a brand with Hot 97, bro.
Awesome, yeah.
You should definitely come to the station.
Show the game, absolutely.
Yo, we get some of the DJs, you know what I'm saying, playing this joint.
Yeah, absolutely.
And get some good, some music behind it. Oh, man.
That's dope.
Word up, hold up. I'm gonna let you put your information in. Yeah, and then I'll text you so you can have mine and stuff like that. I just find it easier that way.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's crazy, man. Is there any Verizon employees around here as well that you can introduce me to real quick?
Yeah,
I gotta speak to them. Because I wanna do, I have a whole vision for Verizon. I have a whole plan that I wanna do with them within the gaming space and beyond. So I just needed to find someone to talk to and put that together. But this is crazy. Loving this game. And I understand it completely. I understand everything. So yeah, this is gonna be dope. Almost had that. I'm known for beating developers in their games. So I almost had it, almost.